Aha! What has finally arrived, sir? It's our Massachusetts. Yes. Yes. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad. I spilled a little dirty water. Boo.
That is a shame. Boo. How dare you?
It is a shame.
Sith, take back that shout out. He doesn't deserve it if he spills the dirty water.
That's alright. It just makes my table stronger.
Well, on the side of memes, if you have not seen it, we have 2 Massachusetts and 2 Massachusetts blacks.
Gotta have some variety in our life, right? That is the spice of life, after all. And then meanwhile, over on Team Light, they are trying for a proper composition of Kremlin, Massachusetts, Tirpitz, and Mutsu. Now, this is an interesting map because it's a small map. So I gotta say, I feel like all the Massachusettses have an advantage. Look
to an extent, but you gotta be careful. Remember, the closer the secondaries get, if you get too close, they start to be too accurate and they start to hit the side of the ships where they're not doing any damage or setting fires. So it's that you got to be very careful on that window of where are your secondaries effective.
Look at what Team Light is doing. They are pushing hard at A. 3 ships at A. They're going to bulldoze right through. At least that's their plan. And then the Mutsu is going to probably mess around at the middle of the map at B cap. Giving them the option to kite away or go in as necessary. I kind of like this strategy.
I like it, though my hesitation is because you have nothing to prevent C. Those Massachusetts are going to get into it, take it, and be able to push around real quick.
That is correct.
And then, because of the angle they're going to come into B at, they're going to be able to shove a Massachusetts on that little sliver in E5 if they want, where he won't be able to be shot. Well, they can keep one out there to deny anything that goes into B on the far side. So this is going to be...
Well...
It's an intriguing strat, but it has the potential to backfire.
It's a question of, will those Massachusettses push at C, or will they wait? Will they be cautious? And I think they'll push as soon as they realize the 3 battleships are at A. Until that point, they're going to be cautious. You can see even right now, Redneck taking his time to get into C. He could go straight in. He just doesn't realize the situation.
Yeah, though you do notice that also with Redneck, he's got the fighter or spotter plane out, so he realizes there's nothing super close.
Yep.
And that Kremlin is just getting abused right now.
I just want to mention too, Lightside had a really nice broadside shot on Danhim. Sadly, the shells fell a little bit short, but he tried. So, Danhim now losing some hit points. Wiz has not been detected yet. As soon as he gets detected, I'm pretty sure that those 2 Massachusetts at sea are going to go full W. Yeah. He's coming around right now. Wiz is coming around right now.
Yep. And so they'll get, but look at how much damage that Kremlin has taken. I mean, yeah, now I'm sure there's the panic of, oh my goodness, they have 3 ships here. And so you'll see Redneck and Mr. DH start to speed up. But look at that Tirpitz and what's about to happen.
Oh my God. Why did he stay broadside coming around this corner? He should have turned south. He should have turned due south to try to split the Massachusetts with Torps. That's what you do with the Tirpitz. You don't sit there broadside and take all the hits.
Now,
I thought so too.
Is going to take one. Oh, no, he's not. They're going to dodge. I thought he was going to take one at first, but he doesn't. And so look at this now.
Poor execution in my... Oh, no. Here comes another broadside. Now Wiz taking another broadside hit because he turned flat broadside to the stud muffin.
Yeah. And
now he's torpedoing...
As you said, those Massachusetts up north at sea are pushing down.
You don't torpedo the battleships from the bow. You torpedo them from the side. So I think this is a huge misplay on Wiz's side of things. He should have been heading straight south until he got to the side, and then he torpedoed the 2 of them. Unfortunately, he didn't, and look at it. He should probably ram here.
Actually.
No, but he already fired those torps. He can't go for the torps. He's going for the broadside salvo, which is totally going to fail. Because Danhim's going to kill him.
Though on the Massachusetts, though. So the Massachusetts actually has a broken front gun.
Oh, wow. Good for him. I mean, like, Wiz is dead right here.
Oh,
See?
there's the kill.
Boom.
Yep.
Boom. Dead. Gone.
Yep.
Huge mistake.
And this play for Light has just gone belly up real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're Danham, you turn your guns and you honestly consider taking the ram on Silver Storm.
Oh, God, yes.
If he's going to go for it. You say, you know what? We might die, but we'll trade 2 for 2, and the fact that we dropped your Kremlin 80,000 hit points.
Yeah.
And by the way, your Mutsu is on the edge of the line.
Right. Now, the landmass on the A line in 5, 6, 7, that makes it really difficult for the Mutsu to kite the other direction. But still, like, this push had to have been successful, and unfortunately, it was not successful at A. I mean, sure.
I mean, it's turning around slightly now, actually, but I think it's too little, too late.
They're gonna push through.
Yeah.
They're gonna push through, but they absolutely could not afford to lose the Tirpitz. At the very least, lose the Tirpitz in the fashion that it happened. So, I think M3MES is in a really strong position to win this battle overall. We'll have to see. The throw maneuver is always a strong maneuver, so it could happen.
And I mean, we're seeing Mr. Stud Muffin get chunked here. He's trying to get the ram off. Here's the shots from the Kremlin. Should deny the ram, and I'm right, they deny the ram. But C is ticking. Remember, that's been ticking for, gosh, 3 minutes now, 4 minutes now.
Yep.
And even though the Mutsu just landed real nice shots on Redneck Tuba, the problem is Massachusetts and Kremlin have to turn and come back through B and fight, and the Massachusetts of the memes are just going to focus down the Mutsu, and you just saw it right there, a big slap. And here comes another one probably. Now,
I do want to mention, when they created this room, they did not properly set the time limit. It's 20-minute time limit, but this game's going to be over less than that anyways.
Wait, what? I see 3 minutes left in the game.
Oh, never mind. You're right. I was looking at the score timer mod.
Oh, yeah. And there goes Mutsu. And I'm going to say, I mean, you have to think that's game. So what you're going to see here is it looks like DH is going to turn back in towards B. And they're going to send Redneck Tuba around to A. But, I mean, Massachusetts, 17,000. Kremlin, 42,000.
I feel like one of these two ships from from Light, needed to turn around to A and secure that cap.
Agreed.
And they didn't.
And I mean, I think they were hoping the Mutsu survived a little longer so they could get into B and try to pincer them. But I mean, it's a Mutsu versus 2 Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, it's just becoming ring around the rosy now. They're saying, you know what? 2.5 minutes left. We're just going to run our ships down to A. You're going to push into B. Okay, you take B. Now what? We still got C. We're up by almost 200 points. We'll be up by over 200 points by the time you take B. You need to kill both of us to win.
Yeah, it's pretty silly at this point. We're not going to see too much out of here, I think, guys. Sorry. All right, Silverstorm Forge, as if he's listening to me, has turned around. He will be up against both Massachusetts, which is fine. If Pro Geonosis is able to get around and start shooting them in the butt from the Kremlin. That's the big if. Can Silverstorm Forge hold Redneck Tuba and Mr. DH's Massachusetts? It can be done. It can be done. Will it happen?
But will it?
That's what I love about these small maps. You just...
Yeah.
And dirty water.
And look at what Redneck Tuba's doing here. Exactly what you said the Tirpitz should have done.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the cap, but he's executed the turnout, so he's not at a citadelable angle.
Oh,
is that even a word? But yeah.
True, but I think the Tirpitz should have turned in instead of turning out.
Yeah.
I think the Tirpitz would have been better off turning in, getting between the 2 Massachusettses, and then torping each one on the side. But
and here goes the secondary slap fight.
Well, it's about to become a 2v1. So the big thing is the Kremlin needs to move fast. And they have to... So Silverstorm needs to be targeting Mr. DH as soon... Oh, he just shot. Oh, he had a beautiful shot.
Feels bad.
Feels bad
Mr. DH
indeed.
says, thank you very much. I'll take you down to 26,000. And Kremlin gets one more set of shots off, but with that shot whiffing, it's it's not going to be enough short of double
No.
miracle detonations.
No, and that's the problem. Silverstorm needs to stop them, but he also needs to reverse around this island. He can't continue to keep moving forward like he is. But he is, so GG. The key here is backing up around the corner to encourage Redneck and Mr. DH to push forward. And that's not happening. 10 seconds left in the battle.
Yeah.
And that's going to be it. Memes are moving on. Or at least winning this match.
Memes are moving up in the ELO ranking, and that is, as we said, your winner is the Meme Team Dream.
That's right.
And that Massachusetts strat worked out well. But, I mean, as you said, you got to say, I do agree with you. Turpits need to either turn in or turn out way quicker. But
make the decision. Instead, he just sat broadside for the longest of times. I really don't understand that. But, hey, it's a game. People make mistakes. It happens. And we need to play Stream Raiders.
Mm-hmm.